Ooh! Ah, Jesus, my head. Oh, hey everyone, it's me, NGC. Now, before the video begins, I just want to set a quick reminder that only 7.3% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. Now, that is insane. So why don't we raise the stakes? If you're watching this video and you're liking my content, hit that like button and subscribe button and click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified for any video I upload so that you won't miss it. So, yeah, that's really it. So, enjoy the video. Da-da-da-da-da! I'm just gonna go. Okay. Hey everyone, it's me, NGC. And in today's video, we're going to be doing the Simpsons Season 3 ranking. At long last, I am finally doing this ranking. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done the other part, but due to massive delays and due to working on other projects, I just took a long break from the miniseries, and people who actually like these videos thought I quit making them, but I'm here to say I did not quit them, and now I am officially back at making them. I have finally the third one. Now, don't get mad at me. After this one, I'm gonna take another break. No. Listen to me. I'm still working on the two big videos, the new NGC video and the Adventures of Bunny finale video. So after all of that's done, I promise I'm gonna start making more of the Simpson ranking videos. And I'm actually already started working on the season 4 rankings. So yeah, expect that very soon. But yes, we are going to be doing this ranking, so let's just get on to it. But as always, these are just my opinions, so if you disagree with me, that is perfectly fine with me, but these are just my opinions, and your opinions are probably different. And also, I'm only including the episodes that was only in Season 3. Well, that's kind of obvious by now, but with that being said, let's begin the ranking. Reset the Greek. Yes, this is the worst episode of Season 3, just for a few reasons. For starters, this is another Reese episode. Now, I generally don't hate Reese in general, but episodes like this, she's just kind of annoying. And I literally had to watch this episode like twice in order to get the ranking out, because I just forgot what was happening, but I did remember that like Homer was betting with Lisa, or he's kind of using her for bets to earn money from football games, and she realizes this, and now Homer has to pick between her and the money, and obviously Homer does the right decision and picks Lisa over the money. So yeah, that happened. This is just a whole bunch of boring scenes, and it wasn't really that interesting, to be honest. Burns the Coffin de Krafrick. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this one was actually better than the last one. I mean, Burns is in this one, and I genuinely like this character. But then again, this episode wasn't really that enjoyable. The title was too long. The episode was too long. And then again, I didn't really laugh at this one. Treehouse of Horror Part 2. I already said in my last Simpsons ranking how I didn't really like the first episode, to be honest, and this one felt like it was dragging on a bit, and it just wasn't really as horror as much as the other one, but I say this one's slightly better than the first one, to be honest, but anything higher would be too generous. I did like Bart's horror story, that was pretty enjoyable, and the other stories were pretty funny to me, but then again, this one's not really that great. Hopefully, Trails of Horror 3 will be the best one. But I'm not getting my hopes up, to be honest. The Otto Show. Basically, Otto, like, loses his job as a bus driver. Yes, he's the bus driver in the series. So, he's staying at the Simpsons house until he can get his back on his feet, until eventually he does get his job back in the end. It's basically another generic episode where a person has to stay at the main person's house until at the very end they move out. It's kind of an episode like that, but it was actually really funny since I generally like Otto as a character. He's actually pretty enjoyable, and he's a pretty chill guy, to be honest. And this episode was honestly a good one for him. I'm glad they're expanding more episodes and actually focusing on the side characters instead of just the main characters. That's just what I liked about The Simpsons. Now, Homer Bat, I wouldn't call it bad episode, but I also wouldn't call it good episode. It's kind of like in the middle in terms of quality. The first half did drag on, and we won't really get into the plot, but the second half thankfully picked up at the end, but I'm not like adding a lot of points to that, because honestly, this episode, okay, like I said, the first half dragged on, but I guess the ending so what makes up for the rest of the episode, I guess. Lisa Goes to Washington. this was actually a really good Reese episode, and as someone who actually went to watching them themselves, yes, this is evidence. Yes, I honestly really enjoyed this one, to be honest. Like, it was generally a really good episode. Learning about the American history, looking at Lisa, and exposing the lies that happened. I honestly really liked this one. It was actually really good. It was emotional at times, and like I said, this one was actually a really good joyride, to be honest. Like, yeah, good job. Brother, can you spare 2 dimes? Yes, the final episode to the season 3 of The Simpsons is better than the first episode of the series to season 3 because I honestly find this one slightly better. I just really liked Homer in this one because like he's always funny and I just really like the plot. It was actually really good, interested, and the rest of the episode worked for me. Home Alone. Now, I was honestly expecting a kind of Home Alone episode for this one, but it kind of really wasn't, and the ending made me a bit confused. It was just like, that's it. But this one, I wouldn't say it's bad. I would say this is actually decent. Saturdays of Thunder. Yes, this is another episode, and it's honestly alright. Decent at best, but this one could have done a lot more. Homer Rewind. Okay, just the funniest part of this episode, no joke, was Homer trying to do like eeny, meeny, miny, mo on the buttons when he is literally the cause of everyone's safety. Seriously, how does he have this job? But I really loved it. And the everyone calling him out at the end for this. Honestly, I can relate. Like, honestly, Homer kind of deserves it. I mean, he's kind of a dumbass, to be honest. But yeah, this one was really funny. Radio Bar. It's another good Bart episode, and I really liked it, to be honest. Not much to say, it's just really good. Dog of Death. I was honestly wondering where the Simpsons dog was because keep in mind he was in the first episode to the series, Santa's Will Help Us, so I was wondering where is he? And we finally got an episode about him. And it was emotional at times, it was hilarious at times, and the ending where he goes to his flashbacks and remembers the Simpsons and go back with him after he tries to fucking kill them by Burns' power is just so funny and also so emotional at the same time. Seriously, this one was really good. Lisa's Pony. Oh wow, another recent episode, and it's actually good. Yeah, this one was good. I mean, Homer like having to sacrifice his time just to make Lisa happy was good, and the ending where she gave up the pony for Homer was just so heartwarming. Seriously, like to be honest, Flamin' Moe's. Yes, this one was good. I really liked Moe in this one. And the ending where Homer said that he came up with the idea, since keep in mind he came up with the idea, not Moe, and giving him no credit. Honestly, I can relate. I would probably have done the same thing. But yeah, Homer like got his ball back with Moe, and Moe won his lesson. So yeah, there should be a lesson to everyone. Bart the Lover. Let's just forget that Bart and the teacher, but this one was actually good. Mrs. Kaboko was really good. RIP to her voice actor because she did the best job before she died. Seriously, thank God for this episode. It was actually pretty funny at times, and this one was good. Like Father Like Clown. Krusty's backstory was so good. Him himself was really good. Seriously, Krusty's dad was actually the highlight of this one. There were so many funny jokes with him. He might even be funnier than Homer, and that's saying something. But yeah, I really liked it. Krusty and his dad's bonding was really good, and then again, this one was really good. Bart the Murderer. Him working with Fat Tony was really good, and the mystery was really good, where if the principal was dead or not, and we find out he wasn't dead at the end, and Bart's an innocent man, but he's still mad at Fat Tony for giving him up, or like, training him, so he just leaves him in the end. I Married Marge. Another good backstory to Homer and Marge, and him, like, Homer standing up to everyone at the end was actually really funny. I gotta say, that was a really good ending, to be honest. Connor Homer. This one is another good Homer episode, and then again, Homer is at his funniest. Seriously, this man is something. Black Waterer. Yep, Shy Show Bobs is back, And thank God we are now looking at him as a villain rather than just a kind of good guy, but then revealed to be a bad guy, because I didn't really like him at his first episode, but this one I feel like he improved, like trying to kill Bart's aunt as a secret plan and also dating her. It was a really good side plot and a really good time to watch. Seriously, really go watch this episode. It's not the best one of the season, but hey, it's definitely one of the best. Separate vacations. This one was really funny at times, and this is hell of a lot of a good time. Bart's friend falls in love. This one really got to my attention. They could have called it Millhouse's Falls in Love or something like that, since like we already know what Millhouse's name is. I mean, they already said it in the show, so it kind of doesn't make sense to me. But it was still good, and I really love Millhouse actually getting some of the spotlight and him actually finding something good in his life, since his parents fight a lot, and Bart's kind of a dick to him, not gonna lie. But yeah, this one was really good. And finally, the best episode of this entire series, and number one on this list, is When Flanders Fails. It was such a good episode where Homer actually helps Flanders in the end, even though he's so annoyed of him. Seriously, this one just worked for me. Like, the emotion was good, the cinematography was good, the plot was good, the characters were great. Just, this was such a good episode. It might be my favorite episode out of all of the episodes I ranked so far. We'll see if one is better, but honestly, as of so far, this is probably the best one. So yeah, that's it for this ranking. Yeah, Lisa the Greek is the worst of season 3, and When Flanders Fails is the best of this season. And I'm finally done with this ranking video. After so many months, you guys can finally stop spamming my comments. It's finally out. So yeah, I am really excited to get to the season 4 video. I promise as soon as I wrap things up, I will get to making that video and upload more. So yeah, look forward to in the future. But yeah, that is it for this ranking. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video.